YouTube. City hit. Back with another stream, boys. Did with the Cody Bellinger. Frank, that's bad. Alright, boys. Alright. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They say the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes. Challenge wheel is 2 interceptions.
No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason.
I gotta get 2 interceptions this game. I have my quota on. Some chit mate. Like camouflage and polka dot. Focus on your position, just know your spot. So don't stop, it's a long season.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Alright, boys. Let's get her done.
Hey, check 26. Watch the slap, watch the slap.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Yeah, I'd like to see you.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
Give me that. There's 1 interception.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Ladies and gents.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one better. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
Oh, yeez.
In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Yeah, can we get the other 3?
From the gun, Steve Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
All right. All right, away.
They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception?
Yeah, no way Melvin Gordon's going to outrun these.
There goes Melvin Gordon.
Oh, my God, not even a fucking toe tackle?
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's so dumb.
Gordon, 89 yards. And these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
Lace up the shoes.
And typically, what I heard from guys
what I do.
and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. First down, Young. And he whips that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Ball on the 42
so
as they
dumb.
come up 2nd and 10.
It hit him. Like, legit hit him.
And he's going to bowl his way forward.
Oh my god, how many third threes am I going to have in a game? This game is so annoying sometimes, especially when it comes to stupid shit like this.
Third down, Young from the gun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down.
2 and 3 when it should.
At the Browns 37.
Should be.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. They'll run it with the 85 MVP Marcus Allen. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed
Got a
up.
quick
because
hitter
when they're
inside.
open,
Shut the
this
fuck
big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
God, that was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Allen. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Hey, high 7, get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young, it's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
90, full. Recon, 132 fighter.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, there'll be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so done with this game.
And touchdown, Cleveland.
We'll take an L on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Alright, now we're gonna player wheel. Wait, no, lost wheel is. Spun it. Yes. Spin player wheel. Cool, cool. So I can spin player wheel no matter what. Good, good. Let's see what I get for that. Ah, oh, fuck that, dude. A superstar. You can fucking bet that I'm taking this night date. Yeah, I'm taking a 9K. Because these packs try and screw me up, bro. Okay. Let me go to the store, see what we got in here for superstars. Superstars. Bellinger wins that now. MVP. That is sad, bro. As hard as you can go. Is that? Is it the right tackle that I need? Pass block by 1 and then 2. No, that's not what it is. Let's see what we got. If we get a center. Oh yeah. Oh, 77 no. Okay, I'm done. I was thinking 87 for some reason. Yeah. Alright. Left tackle then.
The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence.
78.
I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best.
It's not a left tackle that I need. Is it left guard?
I'm seeing 2020 visions.
I'm so confused.
Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
It's definitely not a left guard, but let me go check out my team real quick. Alright, I think I might. Alright, it's a right tackle. So, if I don't get one right now, then the rule is I cannot spin the player wheel until I get this player. So I need a right tackle. Okay. Program. Superstar. That's superstars. Type. Right tackle. Okay. Perfect. Buy now price. Yeah. 84. That's just the highest guy I can get, so. Strength awareness, pass block, pass, I don't get what this, pass block power, pass block finesse, and he's got better run blocking. So yeah, we're gonna go with Brian Balaga. Buy now. Alright. Perfect. Something we needed, so upgrade. Ice cream with the triple scoop. What you gonna do?
Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the
Let's see what other right tackles I got. Lamar Doxson. Alright. Take DeMar. See what we can do with him. See if it's better to get training or just to sell his ass. 82. 365. Let me go DeMar. Let me look up on the app what we got going on for DeMar. If he's over 20,000, then we'll sell him. Because the guy we just got was about 19, so. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, me and Snoop Dogg got a man lead. Come and get some, hey, tell your mama.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some.
Tell your mama.
And tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama, and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn
Dotson. I put Doc.
but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all
Mario fools my sons. Yeah, he's only selling for like, yeah, 10, 13,000, so I can get you with the pass. We're gonna quick sell him. 365 training. So when I'm in the mountain, so you touch us. My team's legit. Dog is this shit. Alright. We are doing the challenge wheel for this next game. Alright, let me spin that again. Wait, is this? Yeah, that is the challenge wheel. I pick a challenge. Right? I pick a challenge. Alright. Interception. Alright. I'm gonna pick, Siri picks a number between 1 and 400, I think. Hey Siri,
With Charles Davis, as always,
pick a
I'm
number
Brandon
between
Gaudin.
1 and
Charles, you talk
400.
about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
131, so I get it
I don't think you can
131
get by
passing
for long
yards.
periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And some room to roam now.
Fuck, I should have juked the other way on that last one.
Before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run. Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
So we got man. Mark 50. Hey, exit. Mark 56.
From just shy of midfield, Young. The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent.
I didn't fucking throw it.
Picked off by
That is sad.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Pump faked it.
I don't know who all is to blame there. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field
Oh my
position
God,
means
he
go
didn't
ahead and
catch
attack on
that.
offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. 61. Matchbox. Lights. 5.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And some space here. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. It's complete to Hopkins.
Oh my
Able to get
God.
him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
On 2nd and goal, Young, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Kevin Green coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Get it.
Young working out of the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Oh, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Fake middle throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Now Aikman on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion, and that allowed him to get bolder with his...
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Following the interception, Young under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Aaron Donald able to get him for a loss of about 3. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and 14 coming up. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now Aikman, 3rd and long. He is going to find Hill here. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. That one complete to him.
Oh, bullshit.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw is Aikman. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On play action, Aikman. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit full rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On 2nd down, Aikman, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun on 3rd down is Aikman, and he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start the drive with Cook. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And a guy that knows a thing or two about making tackles behind the line of scrimmage, Kevin Green, at it again.
How about the ferociousness that he played with? And you remember that long flowing hair that came out of the helmet? Almost like a lion's mane for him,
Why?
right? Try to keep a lion away from
Why did he do that stupid shit? He just dove. He's like, fuck that.
When he was trying to accumulate quarterbacks and guys with the football.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Of course.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Oh, my.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
4th down.
A gain of 5.
Shit.
4th down now.
Loki didn't know it was 3rd down.
Scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Yeah, he is.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
26.
Mission
Chill,
Ertz. Slant, pick up the first down.
That's not even my
just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Thought he said.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Oh, yeah, Zach Ertz. He's free as hell.
They run again on first down. Cook.
Oh, my God, I ran outside of him.
Shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
I didn't fucking do that. Oh, my God.
And to the 12, that's where it stops.
I knew he was right there, obviously.
See, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. Do you think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along the way, maybe more in seeding than in actual teams, because when you look into who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4-4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4 and 5. The way teams are
Oh
playing,
my God, how didn't he catch
other,
that?
I think all the
How
teams we
fucking
listed
dumb
have a
do you
heck
have
of
to
a
be
chance
not
of
to
making
catch
it to the
that?
playoffs.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling
was
incomplete.
intercepted,
An
bro.
incomplete pass on second down. It
This game
muddles things
just
a little
cheating,
bit here. This
making
is
me
3rd
not
and 10.
want. It's not letting me.
On 3rd down, Aikman.
Okay, see.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What
Picked
the
off
fuck
by
did I
Harrison
just
Smith.
do?
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
You know what? I don't know if I fucking.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh yeah, got
And
him.
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Aikman looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Now it's Aikman.
Oh my.
For it, and he will. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? 60 or 65.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll put it in the hands of their receiver, Sanders.
Oh, my God.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Should have lost 6 or 7. Going for it again.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Oh, look at this play call. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here?
Dude! Oh my God.
It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks, stepping aside from this game for a second. How about this being in Week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterbacks edition only, or can we actually bring other people into it?
Yeah, go wherever.
Because the league does tell you that MVP can be anyone, but numbers show us it's really got to be a quarterback. So let's just start there, right? Russell Wilson in Seattle. I think he has to be a prime guy. I think you have to look at Tom Brady, all right? It's always Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, if he can get back into the lineup and be his usual self, he could get into this race again and maybe defend his crown. And Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay has really come on and reached
touchdown, Packers. Tyreek Hill, 38 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2.
132 fighter.
Now Aikman. And it's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, in whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing, Young. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Larry Fitzgerald, 38 yards. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. On play action, Young, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Seeing some.
2nd and 14. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
I don't know what this play is.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Disappointing.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rock it, rock it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's
Oh
Aikman.
my God.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards
Look at
to
that.
pick up there, and it's
I should have him right there with...
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Whatever the fuck you want to say.
On 1st and 10, it's Aikman. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Bro, he said behind the line, and it's 3rd and 9.
Just a gain of 1 there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Oh, damn. That was good. That was a good juke.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. Aikman will throw.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Aw, shit, I thought you were throwing that to the guy who was crossing. Damn, why would people just take this big fucker down?
Up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he'll take this into
Wide
the
open.
end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2.
Jim, X3, 218, chop it. Snap.
They'll look to throw. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That goes as
we have 131 passing
yards on third down.
Okay.
Young here to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
I was going to go for 2, but I would just...
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2.
Bruh.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
Of course he gets hit out of bounds.
They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. On second down, McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
He'll look to throw. Gets this
Oh,
one
no.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment.
Damn.
It's a first down. First and goal, a touchdown.
What did he just say?
Two-point conversion here are musts. Back to throw.
Oh my God, you're so lucky you didn't fumble that shit.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the 2 now, second and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it's 3rd and goal. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. He's back to throw.
Fuck, bro.
It's caught for a touchdown.
Now there's
and
7.
they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
6.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. To throw is Aikman. And he will get in.
What? Oh my god, he tackled him into it. Fucking idiot. Damn, dude. My guy's so fucking dumb. Look at that. He tackled him right in there. Fucking dumbass. That guy's fired. Good shit. Good shit, though.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Wow.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Allen, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Come on, set, 90, Wolf.
Young. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over.
I would have just went for that stupid-ass field goal instead of 2-point in the first quarter. But so it's my fault.
Gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Cheesy, bro.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. They keep it on the ground. Out again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Young. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Young now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's got room. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
GG.
And the game winner.
That was a good game. You were tough. You were tough.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this
Vikings
one,
are better.
I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
Vikings are better.
You really just wanted 4
Skull.
quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis
152 passing yards. We need
Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Alright, so we won that game, so we get to the player wheel. Just spun it. Let's get our coins. New team captain. Yikes, I kinda don't want that. Let me spin. Let me spin the lost wheel, see if I get to keep it or not. Spin it again. Alright, so now I don't get the team captain, I don't think. We get this guy right about here. Spend 10 to 20k. Alright. Probably gonna get a new kicker. Yeah, I don't know. So we are currently 2-1 in our records for this game. So I kind of in the mood for a little game of Superstar KO. Superstar KO. Superstar KO. I kind of want to get this JJ Watt. No key. Dustin pocket, no change. Yeah, we're gonna get this JJ. We're gonna try and get this JJ. It's the Snappers. We're gonna get Rodgers.
Hey, Aaron's on fire.
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
The original LT.
Yeah, let's go offense. Double me. Go Thomas.
Hey, y'all. They don't call him Can't Guard Mike for nothing. Let's go, snappers. Mirror match.
Ooh, little yeah. Oh, this guy seems good. Go chill. See the pain deep in my eyes, I know it's real. Yeah, been this way right before the deal. Say this is why you follow you. Testing out your place and I'm showing skills. I know you. So skills.
This is Superstar KO.
Bro,
You're starting on your own 25. Put the pressure on the other team. Drive down and get that score. And no kicking. First and 10. 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. First down, Rodgers. Throw in middle. It's complete. Goes forward for 8. A couple yards short of the first down. No. Not going to win many games with plays like that. Man, come on, defense. You can't be putting yards out on the curb like that. You gave him that first and 10. Don't do it again. Look at middle. He's got a chance to break out. Bang. DA. And it's stripped at the end of a huge
You're
game.
fucking kidding me.
That's a tragedy. Oh, the humanity.
I deserve that. I legit deserved it. 100%.
They gotta stop you, but we all know can't stop, won't stop. They start with the run.
God, please.
Drive through the defense.
Damn, it misses me. I so deserve that.
Offense picked up 4 yards on that last play. Gotta get a few more if you want that first down. Second down. Running it. That first drive play calling was out of whack. Second drive coming up. On first down, they'll go Lil Yachty. Lawrence Taylor gets him. Taken down for a sack. Well, now, that last play didn't go your way. Try not making this harder on yourself than you have to. Yachty's gonna throw. Over the middle. Nice catch, player. And there you go. A big play that just inside midfield. The snap is on the attack. First down, going to the ground. And they get him behind the line of scrimmage for the loss. After the smoke clears, you lost 3 on that busted first down play. KO superstars have got to be better than that. On second down, here's Yachty. Going deep here for Michael Thomas. That is caught inside.
What?
Michael
Dude, shut the
Thomas.
fuck up.
Close enough to make both
That's fucking
teams sweat.
bullshit, you
Who
know.
wants it more? Going with the run.
Really?
Touchdown on the ground. Okay, snappers,
guys,
you got
dumb.
my attention. Snappers, come out of your shells. Give it another shot.
Okay, not fucking with this game after that. Cody Bellinger, MVP.
Bruce is back with the snappers. Not afraid of ghosts? Go at number 13, T.Y. Hilton.
Alright, now it's only right that I get a legendary after those shitty ass rounds. Alright, I'll take Evans. Fuck it.
Listen, I'll give you a trade secret. You're gonna need 2 on Mike. Backyard heroes, snappers.
Who do we have to play? Oh wow, awesome. Just what we wanted.
One shot from the 25, baby. You get a drive, they get a drive. Score and go for 2. Tie it up, and it's tug of war time. You got 1 drive to score, so get going. Start out with a run.
Bruh.
Man, do better, but coach will have to take it this time.
Break the chain.
Brought in 2 yards there, but this is KO. Come on. Throw caution out the window. He'll throw here. Airing it out deep for Mike Evans, and he got him.
Yeah.
Complete. Mike Evans. Gotta like the way this drive is going, offense. Got that ball moving. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing left side. He's got Hilton. He'll take it all the way for a snapper's touchdown. Here we go. Bruce Arians looking to get his squad in for 2. They're going to throw for the 2.
Oh my god, how fucking... What is wrong with my controller? Just tweak it. Oh yeah, I think I might have banged it.
Clutch stop on that last drive, player. Now make them pay for it.
Oh yeah, what's
Score
this
and
guy
2 to win. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. And the first catch,
oh
it's
yeah,
Michael
the
Thomas.
bench. Michael Thomas is ass, dude. You throw him a deep route, guarantee you he won't catch it.
That last play was a pickup of 8 yards.
Give him a deep route.
That's gonna make the upcoming 2nd down a little less stressful.
Thomas
He'll throw
won't catch
again.
it.
Throws over the middle, and it's
Incomplete. Incomplete. Incomplete.
incomplete on 2nd. Try completing one this time. Drop it back on 3rd and 2. And
Oh, dude, it
pulled
went on
in
the
by
wrong
13.
guy.
Crossing into enemy territory. Things are starting to heat up. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Now he'll move out the pocket.
Bro.
On right side, and that's complete. Really nice effort. Good job.
Nothing like you pass. I just said to let you know.
That was a rough first drive. But true heroes always pick themselves up and come back stronger. The hero scored with some play action. And he is in the end zone for a backyard. Coach Yanni's got the two-point play call. Gonna try and throw for it. And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. You got 3 plays, 3 chances to prove you're the best. Gain more yards than your opponent, and you'll win. He'll dump it underneath to the running back. Complete. Man, I can't wait to shake your hand up on this stage. If you get the win, that is. Look to throw out of the shotgun. That is caught. One-handed. Wow, he pulled it in. Got some ground to make up. Need to dial up a good call. Drops back to throw it. And the heroes win this battle, taking them down. This is when you want to get that superstar player you drafted the ball. Back to pass. Brought down to the curb like trash on collection day. This is your last chance to push downfield. Drops back. One final shot here. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Last play of tug of war. Homie, I can't take this no more. Last chance to make something happen. They got hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving a show, but can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, Every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Nick Chubb, 41 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Slam.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run with Allen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Steve Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Allen. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Right, it appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young. He finds Hopkins complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Allen. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Echo. I'm on X3-2.
On 2nd and 9, Young completes it to Fitzgerald. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On second down now, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They get it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second and 7, Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 47. Murray now on first down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Murray now on first down. And this will be incomplete. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Murray again, second and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. These two teams all tied after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Young, and his pass incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be fourth down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And, Charles, that's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that? And I think for Brandon Allen, his first start as well. So
now Murray has it stripped, and this belongs to the Vikings. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Now a carry for Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
That throw by Young incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Young throwing again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll try to draw now with Chubb. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he cuts it right into space. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down, and they'll try to run the option left. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
90 Wolf. Hey, exit.
Young on 3rd and 2. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Young. And he connects with Ertz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's complete to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Steve Young. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Down to lose 1. Hey, Alpha.
Young to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's go. Right there. 54, right there.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So after the loss of 2, here's second and 12 from the 23. Give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And now he'll tuck it and run. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kyler Murray. 69 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Vikings 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On second down, it's Allen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
On first down, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Again, it's Cook. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31.
80 weapon.
They'll try to throw now. Young, caught by the tight end Ertz. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. 54.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll run. This is Allen. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marcus Allen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He may try and run for this. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Murray going to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Kyler Murray with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Young. And he finds Fitzgerald. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they coughed it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a hold.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. That second down play nets a -4. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He may try and run for this. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory now. We'll see what transpires. And that one results in 35 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, Delta.
They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Larry Fitzgerald with time running out, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Gonzalez good on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Murray to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. And that play is blown. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a
though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't